Hi guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. So today we're going to be learning how to build this very simple kind of bus design. It is mainly built off a kind of UK design, but due to Minecraft being Minecraft, there's no real way you can do much about it and kind of get it. So this has got obviously the door on the right side, well actually the left side even, of the bus, as it is on in that kind of UK. You've got a couple of seats in here. It's kind of quite nice, quite good sized. Also having the kind of driver's bit here as well. So it's really simple. This one works perfectly with if you've done Jag Thunder's road kind of design. It's the same one that I use. So you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks there. If you have a 5 wide road as well, it will also work. It'll still fit on there. It'll just be, you know, it'll fill up this entire kind of bit. It'll go all the way across. Whereas this one will have 1 block on either side. Which is quite nice. Obviously you can customize it with as many colors as you want, and all that kind of stuff. And also if you do drive on the other side of the road, for example, we in the UK drive on the left, so this is where the kind of direction will be. If you're driving, you know, this way, all you need to do is just switch the door onto the other side. You know, it's really interchangeable. So let's get into the tutorial area and we will start on this tutorial. And here is the bus in the default texture pack. So still looks really nice, and we've got the 2 variants here. We will be building this one. I've just recorded this after I've done the tutorial. So there is those 2 variants there. That's what it looks like in default, you guys that are using the default texture pack or on console or Minecraft PE version. So let's get started on the tutorial. Okay, so let's just run through the basic materials and kind of switch outs. Obviously, like I said, you can just customize it, put as many different colors in you want. But the main ones that we're going to need are black wool for the tyres. We're also going to need a button. I'm actually going to make my bottom layer out of white, so I'm going to use my quartz slabs. Now the texture pack I'm using is my own texture pack, LD Modern. So that's the one there before you guys ask. So, you know, I'm going to put a white stripe at the bottom. I'm then going to go for a kind of black stripe, which I'm going to use my nether brick for. And I think I'm going to use these bits as kind of blue or something like that. But you can just choose whatever you got, as long as you got the slab variants on these kind of 2 layers here. What I've got the black and I've got the white here. It'll work completely and utterly fine. Obviously, you need glass, and also you'll need some way to get into it. But if you don't have, you know, a glass door like I do in my texture pack, you can just use a normal door or just leave this one empty. Or, you know, for the time being, what you could also do, if you grab a glass pane, for example. You can make a kind of pretend glass door like that, quite easy, and then if it's actually stopped, you just have it open. So that's kind of one way to get around it if you don't have the actual door, but you still want to make it look like it's being, like, kind of going somewhere. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we'll just lay down wheels. So I'm just going to put down a block here. I'm going to make mine line up like that. So you're just going to put down 1 block. You're then going to have a 3 block gap. So you got 1, 2, 3, and then put down another block. Now, going backwards, you're actually going to have an 8 block gap. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you can have a block there, and then just line it up with the other side as well. You can get rid of that layer there. Grab your buttons, put them on the outside. These just make it look a little bit more like wheels. And then if you grab your kind of bottom layer, like I said, I'm going to be using the actual white, but it's this bottom layer right down here. If you just join these 2 together here, like this, and then just kind of join those together like that. So this will just create the kind of base for it, like this. And if you come to the front, what you're going to do is you're just going to add 2 slabs here. I'm just adding extra 2 slabs, and then right at the front just have 3 slabs like that. And if you come to the back, we're just going to have 1 layer of 5 here, and then we're just going to have a layer of 3. So it's just 1 shorter on the back. But that'll give you the kind of base, kind of bottom layer. You can already see the kind of size of it. It is quite big, but it's the only way you can really make it look like a bus. And then for the next layer, this one I've got here, my example one is white. I'll be using the nether brick for this. If you just basically lay on top, and on the front here, you'll go over this part, go across to the side, and if you just drag this on the back. Now, when you get to this point here, you'll just leave that block there. And then you're going to have stairs going across the back. And then slabs on the upper part. And I'll just make it kind of look like it's going up like that a little bit. And you can just join in the extra wool. There. and then connect that in like that. Now if you grab your stairs, we're just going to switch these out and make the wheel arches look a little bit more recessed. You can see it clearer on the white one here. And just go around on all 4 of those, switching those out over here as well. Switch that out, and this one as well. Oh, that one as well. Okay, and now what you need to do is if you grab kind of your coloured, whatever kind of colour you're going to go for in this part, and obviously it can be any block. You can have it as the same as this one, you can have it as black. You know, you can do tons of different things. If we go on to the right on the back, we're just going to add 2 blocks in each of these corners. And also, where you've got the wheel here, we're also going to add another 2. That'll give you a basic part there. Now, glass goes in between these. And you can see that on my other one I've used one of my glass variants in my texture pack. I'll show you how to do that if you do have my texture pack and you have connected textures. And world edit, so you do need quite a bit. But just join these across here. And across the front what we're going to do is we're just going to go and wrap this all the way around. Just like that. And now, depending on where you are in the world, this is where we're going to be putting our door. I'm in the UK. Door would be on the left side of the bus, so that's where I'm going to be putting mine in. But if you just cut out this side here, and we're just going to cut out 2 blocks here, so you've just got that like little jump up, that'll get you into this part. And then if you place down a block here, here, and actually also here, and we can on this back piece just build that one up. And what this does is it creates the place for the actual driver to go, and we'll put the seat in a second. And then in this gap you can put in your glass door, or like I said earlier with the glass panes, you can put that in. That'll give you that kind of little bit there. Now I'm just going to grab some seats. We might as well put this in now. I actually use the dark oak, but you could use anything else. I actually might use something different. We'll use sandstone, why not? We'll use sandstone. We also need a lever as well. So if we go to the driver's seat, put in a little seat here, and we can also put in a lever as well. Now what I did on mine to kind of create that kind of part that looks like it's, you know, how the actual driver gets out, I just put in a slab here. Creates a little bit more depth in this part, and also on this part here you can use a cobblestone wall, and there we go, cobblestone wall in here. And I'm just going to use one of my variants that I have, so it's 139 and I believe it's 8, something like that. I can't really remember. Not 8 then, so it's probably 6. There we go. So 1396 in my texture pack. If you replace that, that'll give you the Nether Brick one, or variant of that. And if we grab the seats again, what we're going to do is if we start from the back, it's a lot easier. I'm just going to have 3 going across the back, then just give one every other one here like that, and you'll end up having one going sideways, but that doesn't really matter. I guess you could have some sort of like, I don't know, some sort of storage type thing here. I just threw in a seat. So that'll give you a kind of seating. There's quite a lot of it. Now, if you grab kind of another slab texture, as you can see here, I used black to actually kind of outline it on this part. Because I used black down here, that's why I was kind of using that. I'm actually going to be using white. So if you just grab your slab, put this across this part, and we're just going to cover up the entire roof with slabs. And you can again just, you know, add whatever color slab you want. You could do full blocks if you wanted to as well. That will actually work fine because we do actually have raised bits up here. It's just slabs give you a little bit more to play with, and you can use a little bit more styling with them, which is why I kind of go for them. So if we just keep on bringing this across, just like that, you can see that that kind of creates a really flat roof. It looks really square. So what I did is I just came in on the front and I just went 1 block in. So we're back by 1 block, and it's probably easy to show you here. There we go. So we're back by 1 block. We got 1, then there's just kind of like outlined here. So we've just got 3 wide here, and this is ridiculously bright. There we go, and then 1 block. And grab those there, like that. Put those in, and that will give you your bus. For this glass, before we kind of go off, if you do have it in my texture pack, I think it's, no, it's not that one then. I think it's 20:4. No, it's not that either. I'll find it eventually. There we go. 20:3 will give you this kind of quite cool textured, different type of glass in my texture pack. Again, you need world edit and kind kind of Optifine, Empty Patcher, Connected Texture Mod. One of those I advise Optifine. Yeah, if we just put this in, we'll have a look at that. There we go. There we go, that looks a little bit better because it adds a little bit more texture to the actual bus itself. And you can actually also add buttons. I almost forgot about that. Add buttons or iron frames and then put glowstone in. There's a lot to actually add. So we grab that and we grab glowstone. What you can do is you can either have this, that can also work. I just want to get rid of that. Or you can just go, I can't even get rid of the button. There we go. That there, you can have glowstone as these lights as well. If you want to do that, you can even grab a trapdoor. Should be a trapdoor on the front, something like this possibly. It doesn't really matter. I kind of prefer doing the buttons because item frames actually lag them out. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the tutorial. If you have, make sure you comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.